welcome back, everyone, to the third episode of the first season of SiG Talks Sports here on wherever you're listening from, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Today, I'm here with my guest, Nicholas Sargent.
Hello.
You guys may know him from YouTube. If you watched any of my YouTube videos, Sa is a stud. I call him Sa, but, his name is Nick.
YouTube famous
on Silver Rapid Games. Yes, that is definitely not cap. But today we're going to be talking about the MLB. Maybe we'll splash in a little bit of the NBA in there. Maybe even the NFL offseason moves as well.
Yeah.
Because there have been some crazy moves that I would not have expected. Like
Derrick Henry to the Ravens.
Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. Justin Fields to the Steelers being the backup.
Did he actually?
Yeah, backup of Russell Wilson. I don't understand that. He's going to be watching Russell Wilson.
Wait, so who do the Broncos have then?
Broncos have no one yet, but I'm guessing they'll probably get, J.J. McCarthy or, someone good from college who has entered the draft. But anyways, let's talk about the MLB first. We've already talked a little bit about the NFL offseason moves, which we will save for later.
Keep it in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. So, let's put the NFL in our pockets for now. Let's talk about the MLB. So, first off, two great teams have great players now, being the Dodgers and Braves. I could see Orioles too. Orioles are up there with them.
Yeah.
Baltimore Orioles. And me and Nick's favorite team, the Detroit Tigers.
Oh yeah.
They are on their uprise this year. Go get them Tigers. That's what Sa is saying.
Yeah.
That is true. They are on their uprise this year for the first time since 2013? 2012, 2016, something like that.
No, it's not 2016.
2016, I thought they had a good year. They had a good roster, but they just didn't do as well. I think the Guardians or the Indians at the time may have done better, or just a different team. I don't know. White Sox this year, we already beat them 1-0.
White Sox looking pretty bad this year.
Yeah, White Sox, don't know about them this year. They have one good player, and I don't know anyone else.
Isn't it Luis?
Yeah, Luis Robert Jr. Yeah. He's
traded away Tim Anderson.
Yeah, that's
to Miami.
Tough. Miami Marlins. I don't know a lot about the Marlins, but
Miguel Cabrera's first team.
Yeah, Miguel Cabrera's first team back when they were called the Florida Marlins. I know that. But yeah, we don't have Cabrera this year. I don't think that's going to do much.
Honestly,
he didn't do much last year. But
I think it kind of benefited him losing him.
Yeah, because as a designated hitter, he wasn't
too good.
He wasn't that good. I think, who's our designated hitter now? Parker Meadows?
No, it's Baez. No, it's
not.
No,
Baez is shortstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be Parker Meadows.
Might be. I thought he's center field.
Yeah, I thought he was too. Maybe he moved because I know now we have who's the new guy we just got yesterday?
Oh, it's
at the time of this recording.
I think it was. I don't know who it was.
I don't remember his name. What is his name? It's all right. We'll get back with that. Plus you saw. But yeah, for now, pitchers. Let's talk about the Detroit Tigers pitchers and other pitchers as well.
Spencer Turnbull. We got he pitched no-hitter last year, a 3-man no-hitter.
Oh yeah.
Alex Lang, Jason Foley, and him, and then you got Tarik Skubal.
Freaking
stud.
He is so fun to watch. Just watching him yesterday. This guy is great. No wonder he was one of the best American League pitchers at the end of last year. He was just, like Sa said, freaking stud. This guy is crazy.
Also got Reese Olson.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, haven't seen him yet.
I have a feeling he'll be good.
He's a young starting pitcher. He was a great duo with, what's his name?
Oh.
Rodrigo?
Erod.
Yeah.
Eduardo
Rodriguez. Yeah, that's it. But then
he's on the Dodgers now, I think.
He's on the Diamondbacks.
Oh, Diamondbacks.
He went to the Diamondbacks, unfortunately, which lost the World Series last year to the Rangers.
That was the most unexpected one yet.
Yeah, that was a pretty unexpected, World Series. And then Angels, they kind of,
one of their only good players is Mike Trout.
Yeah, Mike Trout is their only good player right now.
He's the only one I can name.
Yeah, he's the only. Yeah, that's true. He's the only Angels player I can really name. Quite honestly.
Yeah.
A not middle aged, but like a kind of young, not really. Catcher, Eric Haas.
Oh, isn't he on the Cleveland?
He went.
Oh no, he's the Brewers.
He was on the Tigers for a while, for like 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
Then he went to the Guardians for 1 year, then went back to the minors. And this year, he's back to the Brewers. But something interesting that I don't think you even know, Sa.
He batted.
He was dropped yesterday.
Actually?
He was dropped from the Brewers yesterday.
Actually?
They put him up for assignment because they already have 3
catchers.
They already have.
Oh.
He was the 3rd catcher. They're like they didn't really want to carry 3 catchers.
Makes sense.
I have one of their catchers on my baseball fantasy team. I'm looking at him right now.
William Contreras?
Yep, William Contreras, rostered by 98.5% of leagues. So obviously they didn't want to drop him. And then they had Gary Sanchez, I believe.
Is he their second?
He's their 2nd catcher, and I guess he was just better than
He's backup.
Haas. So Haas was the
backup.
Haas was the backup that they're like, see ya, Haas, but you got to go. He had 5 home runs in spring training, and that had to have been a tough decision for them to say goodbye, Haas, even though you gave us 5 home runs this spring training and 14 RBIs with 42 plate appearances.
That's pretty bad, actually.
That's pretty good for a catcher, for Eric Haas.
For Haas, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well, in spring training too. Yeah. 5 home runs, 14 RBIs with 42 plate appearances.
Way more than Javi Baez.
Yeah, Javi Baez at one point was 1 for 20 in spring training. Then he gets us the first run of the year, of the first game.
Which won it for us.
Which won it for the Tigers, yeah, exactly.
They out hit and run them 6-3.
Exactly. It's crazy.
For hits, not runs.
Yeah. Matt Olson.
Oh yeah,
the Braves.
Dude, he's really good. Last year,
first baseman. Yeah, he was great. He went 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. In the last, not in the last, but one of the big deal spring training games. 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run against the Twins.
Seems the Twins are good this year.
Yeah. He had the most home runs last year too. You said the Twins seem good this year?
Yeah.
Hopefully not better than the Tigers because they're in the same division. But yeah, they do seem okay. And like always, I feel like the Guardians are always just a tad better than the Tigers, but not this year. It's the Tigers' year.
I mean, they got Jose Ramirez, but like I don't know any other players because I haven't checked out their team yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Matt Olson with 54 home runs last year, though. 139 RBIs. And he's just 29 years old.
Oh, they beat the Royals yesterday, 4-1.
Yeah, the Royals, the Royals are so...
They're terrible.
Oh, the Twins beat the Royals, not the Braves. Yeah, Twins are okay. Royals are just... They've always been pretty...
Bad.
Pretty bad. Not always, but recently they've been very... You know.
One of the only players they got is like what's his name? Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, and especially game we really got to talk about. Did you see yesterday's game, Rockies versus Diamondbacks?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that?
What was it?
I mean, I didn't watch it, but I was looking at the score. They scored 14 runs in just the 3rd inning.
In one
the Diamondbacks.
inning?
Diamondbacks. That was the most runs scored in one inning since in an opening day game since 1900.
Holy cow!
1900. Rockies lost 16-1. Yeah, look at that. They scored 14 runs in just the 3rd, and there was a 2-run homer in the 1st inning by forgot his name, forgot who it was, but 2-run homer in the 1st inning. 14 runs scored in just the 3rd, which is the most runs scored in a single inning on an opening day game since 1900.
What was it in 1900?
It was probably like 13 or 12. Not much more than that, but that is crazy. I was expecting more runs to be scored, but after that inning, no more runs were scored.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate. I wanted to see like a 20 bomb.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Absolutely destroy the Rockies, which Rockies kind of
They're not very
Just
good.
like the Royals, they've kind of been a bad-ish team,
Yeah.
kind of a forgettable team. Ronald Acuna Jr. as well, also on the Braves. See the Braves and Dodgers. Sorry, I was blanking. Braves and Dodgers both stacked. And so are the Phillies. Phillies have pretty good players too. They got Kyle Schwarber in the outfield, and they still have Nick Castellanos, who used to play for the Tigers back in like 2016 days, 2017.
Got to talk about the Oakland Athletics. Terrible team.
Oakland Athletics, oh yeah, they're forgettable too.
They lost 8-0 against Cleveland.
8-0 against the Guardians. I do not like the Guardians or the Athletics, but yeah, absolutely.
Athletics had their worst season ever last year, I believe.
Yeah,
It's going to be worse this year, probably.
Yeah, who's even on the Athletics? Like, first of all, how could you have a team name that bad? Like, we are the Oakland Athletics. Like, it's just, it's just a, in my opinion, and probably everyone's, it's just a terrible name. It's such a, for a baseball team name, it's just so.
The one
boring.
guy I actually know on their team is I believe it's Estory Ruse. He's the one guy they have on their team.
Asturi I don't even know how to say his name, but yeah.
He had the most stolen bases last year. Actually, the second most.
Oh dang.
To Ronald Acuna Jr. He had the most.
Yeah.
He got 50 home runs and 70 hits.
Yeah.
7 stolen bases.
Let's talk about Marcus Semien on the Rangers.
What the
Second
heck?
baseman. What happened to him yesterday?
What happened to him?
This guy had 0. He was 0 for 4. 0 hits, 4 at bats. I don't know what he did, but he tanked my fantasy by 1 point. But still.
Are you still winning?
I am not winning. I'm versing my father, my padre. Oh wait, no, this is a different fantasy team.
I'm destroying your cousin.
Yeah, Jude. Yeah.
74-26.
Corey Seager's a great shortstop on the Rangers as well. And yeah. Tigers also have Spencer Torkelson, which he had 31 home runs, which was the 22nd most home runs scored by one player in 2023. So, great to see that. See if he gets more this year. I bet he won't, but I'm going to guess that Kerry Carpenter will. Kerry Carpenter kind of slipped at the end of last year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he can do a little better,
That sucked.
Yeah. And just like, Tarik Skubal, that guy had an uprise at the end of last year.
Yeah.
That was great.
Loved it.
You know who does have pretty okay players this year is the St. Louis Cardinals. They have St. Louis Cardinals have what's his name? I just forget. They have Goldschmidt. They have Paul Goldschmidt, first base and designated hitter.
We also this offseason we signed Mark Canha.
Yeah, we signed Mark Canha from the Brewers, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also signed. I think it's.
Gio Urshela.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good.
He's Colombian. I think he is.
He's Colombian. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he's one of the good ones. And then So we did get some pretty good moves in the offseason, I would say. Compared to 2023.
Yeah, I say we got more pitchers than we did. More pitchers than we got hitters.
Yes, but we did get some notable players.
Yeah, we need the pitchers.
Yeah, that's true. The good player, the guy just joined the Detroit Tigers. His first game was yesterday. I forgot his. Oh, that's it. It's Colt Keith.
He didn't join him yesterday. He's been in spring training.
Well, yeah, he was in spring training, but his first real game with the Tigers was yesterday.
Yeah, he got a hit yesterday off an error.
Yeah, his first hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his first hit. He plays third base and second base, but he played second yesterday. He seems like he could get pretty good. He had a hit yesterday. Yeah, I was pretty impressed. He wasn't bad at all.
It's really good.
Yeah, pretty good start. It's always good when newer players have a good start,
Yeah.
I think Parker Meadows had a great start last year.
Yeah.
He had that 3-run walk-off home run.
Against the Astros.
Take
that, Ryan.
Ryan. Oh no. But yeah, they'd he had a good start.
Astros bandwagon.
Yeah, Putman on the Astros bandwagon. Riley Green, he was injured.
Yeah.
All of last season, right?
No, it was like
Not
the
all
end,
of last season,
like
but
most
yeah,
of the end.
like the middle to the end.
Yeah.
He was injured for most of the season with the Detroit Tigers. Now, me and Sal are going to be answering some Q&A now for not only the Detroit Tigers, but the entire MLB itself. So, first question. With the recent changes in team rosters and trades, which teams do you see emerging as the early favorites for the World Series in the upcoming season?
I got to go with the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's got to be the Dodgers. Not only the Dodgers, though, but the Braves as well. They just, now that they have Shohei Ohtani, who is not going to be pitching this year, he's only hitting, which is interesting. And in the National League, it can be pitchers, and they can also hit too, but Shohei, I remember last year he was on the Angels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tigers versus the Angels, and
we actually got cooked.
Yeah, we got cooked, I think, all 3 times.
Yeah. But honestly, the Dodgers, they always choke in the playoffs, so I don't think they'll win it.
They choke in the playoffs? Yeah, they do sometimes.
They always get 100 wins, but then they lose in the playoffs.
You know who did get 100 wins that I was shocked by last year?
Who?
The Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, yeah, didn't they get like 105?
I thought they had exactly 100, but yeah, you might be right, 105. Yeah. The MLB has been experimenting with rule changes in recent years. Yeah, they did change some. I saw yesterday.
I like the pitcher. You get 20 seconds to pitch a ball, cause
wasn't that higher before?
Oh yeah. No, I don't think so.
But yeah, I think some players even yesterday with the Tigers were confused. They were like, "What has happened?" Like, cause I think it was Tarik Skubal, because the new rule change. He's like 20 seconds. You know. Which of these changes have had the most significant impact on the game, and how do you foresee them evolving further in the future? Yeah, definitely the pitch clock. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, the games are definitely much shorter, which is good.
Yeah, Tigers game was so fast yesterday. I think it's because everyone was just striking out. They were just getting out.
Because it's the start of the season.
Everyone's still rusty.
Pitchers got advantages.
Matt Vierling, yeah, he's rusty. Kind of sold yesterday. Dude, his bases loaded with 2 outs, and he swings at the worst ball ever.
in the dirt.
I'm like, what the heck?
I'm like,
what are you swinging at? That's fine. Like Sa said, first game, we still won anyways. Yeah. But yeah, with the rise of young talent in the league, such as rookies and prospects, like Colt Keith, who are some players the fans should keep an eye on for breakout performances this season? I
gotta go with Tarik Skubal.
Yeah, Tarik Skubal, he just joined the MLB in 2020, I believe, COVID year.
And I don't think he pitched that year.
Yeah, he might not have pitched like a starting pitcher that year. Colt Keith, also new on the Tigers. He's pretty good. Who's the other guy? The other guy is Parker Meadows, new last year.
Yeah.
I think he could be pretty good. Designated hitter,
Yeah.
He's got a chance.
In light of recent controversy surrounding player conduct and off-field issues, how do you think the MLB will address and mitigate these concerns moving forward? The one guy I can talk about that is Shohei Ohtani and the gambling scandal.
Yeah, what is going on with that?
With his translator. So basically, his translator scammed him out of $4 million to pay off his debts because the translator was gambling.
$4 million.
But that's like nothing for Shohei.
Yeah, he's being paid $700 million by the Dodgers themselves.
Yeah,
$70 million a year, right?
That's crazy.
10 years or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Oh, then it's not 70 a year. Wait, is it? I don't know. I'm not trying to do the math right now. But yeah. Yeah, that is very interesting. What will the MLB do about that? Just like Sa was saying with that question, the controversies, with players on and off the field, just like in the NFL, Cam Sutton.
They still haven't found him.
Oh, they did actually.
They did?
Yeah, they found him. Well, the weird thing about Cam Sutton and the story about him was, he did a pretty bad thing.
He threw a lady off a 3-story
Yeah,
building.
he threw his girlfriend out of a third-story window in Florida. He was being looked for in Florida, but apparently they had said that the next morning they found Cam Sutton in the Lions facility, and he just wanted to work out with the guys. And I think it might have been who's our guy?
Dan Campbell?
No, our offensive coordinator.
Oh,
I think he might have been in there when that happened. They were all saying, Cam Sutton, we're not going to let you work out with us. You got to turn yourself in. And when they realized he wasn't going to turn himself in, the next day, the Lions dropped him off their roster.
I mean, honestly, he was not very good.
But I don't know what's happening now. Like, they haven't said anything else about it. The Lions and Cam Sutton have not said anything since they had dropped him, which is good. You can't associate yourself
with that guy.
With a guy like that, with a criminal.
Yeah.
You can't associate yourself with a criminal. So that's why they dropped him, Back to the MLB, though. The Detroit Tigers they've made some notable acquisitions and changes in the offseason. Which moves do you believe will have had the most significant impact on the team's performance this season?
Honestly, I think that it's when they got rid of Miguel Cabrera, because he was kind of a waste of space.
He was
last season.
No offense to Miguel Cabrera, he's absolutely amazing in his career, but his last year, obviously, he was actually funny to watch because, it's like you can't make fun of him. Yeah. Everything he had done was just so amazing.
Miguel, if you're watching this, can you send me a jersey?
Yeah, I'll take a free jersey, But great moves that we've gotten were, Gio Urshela and our pitchers. I think we got good pitchers
We're stacked.
In the offseason. Yep. We got a pitcher from the Cardinals. I forgot his name, but I think he's okay. He's pretty good. So yeah, Tigers, they're doing good. So yeah, that's the MLB for today. Let's talk about a little bit of the NBA and the maybe the NFL offseason moves.
All right.
Alrighty, so first we are going to be talking about the NFL offseason moves. Now I have created an entire list of all the major moves, the 2024-2025 NFL offseason, all the major moves. The first notable one, first crazy one, was Russell Wilson going from the Broncos to the Steelers.
That's pretty crazy. I thought he wanted to stay with them, but honestly, I don't think he was good enough for him.
Well, actually, Russell Wilson had been dropped, right? It wasn't a trade. He had been dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I did not see that one coming. Going to the Steelers, because they already have a QB. I always forget his name. What's his name?
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
That might be him.
Yeah, that is.
It's either that or that's their running back.
It's Kenny Pickett. He's the QB for the Steelers. Next up, this one was weird too. Josh Jacobs going from the Raiders to the Packers.
Honestly, the Packers, they're stacked now.
Packers and Bears are pretty good now.
Bears.
But Bears now having Keenan Allen, he did not do that good last season. He was a little washed, but hopefully he can be better. Well, as a Lions fan, I don't want him to do better because, Bears, Lions, same division. But,
Honestly, we just need to lock in.
Yeah.
Because the Green Bay the Bears, they're rebuilding right now.
Bears and Packers are rebuilding.
Packers are not rebuilding. They're actually good.
Vikings are forgotten.
Yeah.
They are not getting more than 5 wins next season unless they get J.J. McCarthy.
Honestly, they're definitely not going to get
Which I don't see that happening, yeah.
Did they get a quarterback yet?
Did they get a quarterback? I don't think so.
They might just use Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
Because, he was pretty good until he got injured.
Yeah, Joshua Dobbs, he was throwing interceptions left and right, so maybe they don't want him. Oh, he went to the 49ers.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Joshua Dobbs went to the 49ers.
So now they just got Nick Mullins.
Yeah, they just have Nick Mullins right now, we all know how
he's
did.
Butt.
That was, yeah. Next up on the list is Gabe Davis.
I don't know who that is.
He didn't really make a huge impact on the Bills, did he?
I don't know who that is.
Wide receiver for the Bills. He's now on the Jaguars.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, not that big of a change, you know.
Oh, Mac Jones got traded?
Mac Jones
To the
went from the
Jaguars?
Patriots also to the Jaguars.
Well, I mean, he's got to be their backup quarterback.
Yeah, he for the Patriots, he did not have his first good few years.
He got a neck injury.
Yeah, he was injured for like the rest of the season, like halfway through.
Who is Christian Wilkins?
Christian Wilkins, one of the defensive players, went from the Dolphins to the Raiders. Dolphins had a good defense, so maybe I don't know if that probably might not help the Dolphins in any way.
Well,
I don't think he was traded. He might have been just,
dropped.
free
Free
agency.
Tony Pollard,
Tony
wow.
Pollard, yeah. The Cowboys have done absolutely nothing but just let Tony Pollard go and not get re-signed. They have not done much in the offseason at all. But yeah, he went to the Titans. Tony Pollard for the Titans is going to be interesting.
DeAndre Swift to the Bears.
Yeah, one of the biggest changes, one of the most impactful for a smaller team, is Tony Pollard from the Dallas Cowboys to DeAndre Swift from the Philadelphia Eagles to the Chicago Bears. I think that was a very interesting change. And, I did not expect to read that. DeAndre Swift going to the Bears, very interesting.
Bryce Huff.
Kirk Cousins.
Ooh.
Going from the Vikings to the Atlanta Falcons. He's in the hood now, bro. I did not expect him to go to the Falcons. I thought that's where J.J. McCarthy might go, but now it looks like he's going to either Vikings or Broncos.
I could see him with the Broncos.
Broncos have no one now except their backup, which I don't even know who that was. And, Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. That was interesting. Didn't expect that one. Oh. Gus Edwards. I think he was a running back, right?
I don't know him.
Running back for the Ravens. He's now on the Chargers. That was weird. He's gonna be playing for. Why am I forgetting his name? Head coach of the.
Oh my gosh!
Why am I forgetting his name right now?
He's the coach of Michigan.
Yeah, well, you guys know who we're talking about. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. But
John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh, that's it. Yeah, I don't know why I was forgetting his name. Then you got there weren't really many big other changes except for the Lions.
What about Austin Eckler?
Austin Eckler, oh yeah, he went from the Chargers to the Commanders, which stinks. Like
Downfall.
He can't find a good team really. And Austin Eckler's not even that bad of a running back. It's just that he doesn't have a good team to play with.
Yeah.
And then Carlton Davis II, like I was saying, the cornerback for the Buccaneers, went. He is now at the Detroit Lions. He was the cornerback for Tom Brady when he played there for the last few years of his career. Now he's playing for Jared Goff in Detroit.
Wait, who is? I forgot. What's his name?
Carlton Davis II, cornerback. Zach Moss going from the Colts to the Bengals.
Wait, we just replaced Cam Sutton now. That's good.
Yeah, we got like 2 cornerbacks, I think, this offseason. Zach Moss going from the Colts to the Cincinnati Bengals. That might help the Bengals out if they didn't already need that. Because Joe Burrow was injured for most of last season, but he's going to be back this season, and he's going to do pretty well.
Jimmy Garoppolo to the Rams.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He's going back.
Jimmy Garoppolo, yeah, going from the Raiders to the Rams. He's going to be behind Matthew Stafford, just in case he gets injured. That's going to be interesting. Desmond Ridder also going from the Falcons to the Cardinals. He was terrible at the end of last season.
Just like the Cardinals.
Just like the Cardinals themselves. What did they finish? 4-13?
Yeah.
5-12?
I'm pretty sure they were second to last place to the Panthers.
Wait, didn't? Oh, yeah. And the Patriots, too.
Yeah.
Didn't the Cardinals beat the Eagles?
Yeah, they did.
I remember the Eagles had a huge downfall. They lost to the Giants. They lost to the Cardinals.
No, they beat the Giants by 3, barely.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was the first matchup.
Yeah, the second one.
Then they lost the second matchup.
But I don't think they had their starters in because it was the last game of the season.
Yeah,
they were already in the playoffs.
And they're like, yeah, we got this. We're just not going to start our good players. And then they lose like twice. And they did worse than the Lions, the Chiefs, the Dolphins.
Yeah.
49ers, Ravens. Well, they were first seeds, but.
All right.
That's how it went with that. Now let's talk a little bit about the NBA. So obviously, last time we talked about the NBA here on the podcast was with Michael Watson in episode 1, and we said how Pistons sucked. Looking back at their game, like their schedule, I have no idea how they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Did they actually?
Yes, they're like one of the best teams, and I don't know if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what's that one guy?
I don't know basketball.
Yeah, I don't know how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I guess he just wasn't playing that game because there's no way the Pistons beat the City Thunder by it was like 10, 20 points. I was like, what the heck happened?
Dang. When was this?
This was earlier in the season. It was like their 6th win or something out of like their 30 games. But yeah, Trae Young on the Atlanta Hawks, he's still out. He's been out for quite some time now. It's been sometime in February he was out. He's been out ever since. And his estimated return is sometime in April 4th, I believe. But Hawks just beat the Celtics last night too, which I found very interesting considering they don't have Trae Young because he's still currently injured. But yeah.
Do you know the Spurs still have only 17 wins with Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, Spurs.
Oh, shoot. The Nuggets are in first place in their division, the Western Conference.
Dang, yeah. Yeah, Spurs, like you were saying, 17 wins. Only 17 wins, 56 losses. Yeah. That's only 5 wins more than the Pistons. And they have Victor Wembanyama. Yeah. He has the most blocks of anyone in the NBA, too.
Honestly, we should have got him. The stupid lottery that they do for the draft, it's not.
Imagine if we actually got it. But still, though, I think the coaching is what's bad because our lineup on the Pistons isn't even that bad.
Honestly, we should just get Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, we have Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, Osar Thompson.
We don't have Duren.
What?
We don't have Duren.
What do you mean we don't have Duren?
We don't have. I thought we traded him away.
No, we still have Duren.
Oh.
It's
Bojan
Bogdanovic that we lost.
He was one of our best players.
Yeah, he was like the second best, but he's a veteran. He's been playing with the Pistons for like 2 years. He's pretty good, but we lost him. But we still have Marcus Sasser, Isaiah Stewart. Oh, he's been out like this whole time though.
Isaiah Stewart got arrested.
What?
He punched another player in the face.
What?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, a while ago. Okay. And James Wiseman, our backup center.
It was a few weeks ago.
For Jalen Duren, because Jalen Duren was injured like a week ago.
Yeah.
He's great. I don't know how our backup was that good, but James Wiseman was quite the guy.
He was cooking.
He was pretty good, yeah. He got a lot of blocks. He was good.
All right.
But yeah, obviously Cade Cunningham he's the number 1 on the Pistons. But he has the 8th most turnovers per game in the entire NBA of any player. Which is interesting considering he's good. Not sure how that happens. He doesn't get many steals. He gets at least like 1 steal per game.
I mean, it's all right.
He never gets any blocks, really. The Pistons, if this really even matters, the Pistons' free throw percentages is good, but who cares? It's just free throws. I don't know, but I know they're 11th. Of all 30 teams, their free throws, they make 11, or they're the 11th when it comes to making free throws.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Still suck, though.
Yep, still terrible.
Last in the NBA.
Still, I don't know what's happening. Very confusing.
Honestly, we should just sell the team.
Just sell the team. Yeah, Pistons are...
The only time we were good was in the 1980s.
Yeah, 1980s and 90s, we had the Bad Boys.
Yeah, we won we beat the Lakers.
Yeah, beat the Lakers
in the finals.
Yeah, championship finals. And just like the Pistons, the Red Wings had the Russian Five in the early 2000s, late 1990s, which, led them to a few Stanley Cup wins, I believe. So I wish that would happen again. We need good players.
Honestly,
Red Wings. Oh, actually, we have good
the
players.
Red Wings are honestly right now they're on their downfall.
Yeah,
they lost 4-1.
Yeah, they lost 4-0.
4-0 yesterday.
They got shut down yesterday. Shut out
by the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, I don't understand. Red Wings, they now, if you combine their overtime losses with their total losses, they're now 36-37.
Billy Husso's been out though for a while.
Yeah, but
Their goalie.
Dylan Larkin was gone for a while. We were 0-6 without him.
Yeah.
We were just, I don't know what happened, but yeah, Dylan Larkin was out, our captain, and that was just...
Honestly, we might not make playoffs now.
Yeah, we're in the wild card, but I don't even know.
We're the second place in the wild card.
Second place in the wild card, but
which means we're last in the wild card.
Exactly. So we don't know what's going to happen. But, yeah.
But at least we're not the San Jose Sharks.
Yeah, the Sharks.
Worst team right now.
Worst team. But yeah, guys, I think that's... Oh, yeah, they're 16-56.
All right, guys, that'll wrap up. We'll wrap up the podcast now.
Yeah, they're almost as bad as the Pistons in the NBA. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the podcast, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that, me and Sa talking.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed our awesome voices talking into your ears for about...
40 minutes.
40 minutes now. Longest podcast we've done so far.
Actually, yeah, probably.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Pretty much, kind of.
Almost.
Almost 40 minutes. And we'll see you guys in the next podcast episode. Can't wait to see what the amazing Pistons have in store. They're definitely winning the championship this year. Just like the Tigers, we're going 162, 0 losses. It's going to happen. And then the Red Wings, they're on their downfall, but they could have an uprise.
Yeah.
You never know. They could do it. So thank you guys for watching, or listening, I should say.
I'll talk to you later.
And we'll talk to you later. Peace out, guys.
Bye-bye.